Welcome to SailAway. We are Eric, Lauren, Rivers, and boat dog Zeke, and we are crew of the sailing vessel Ophelia, a 30-year-old privileged catamaran. We've been cruising all over the Caribbean for nearly 5 years now, but we have an even bigger journey ahead.
He says we're good to go. You ready? Yep.
This year, we're preparing this old girl for an Atlantic crossing, including the monumental project of converting one of our old diesels to electric.
We are unattached!
But there's a lot to do to get to that point. Welcome to our life on board.
Goodbye!
Bye-bye.
It's our first sail since Mom and Dad left us. Let's see if we remember how to do this after 6 weeks.
We're currently settling into St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands to earn a little extra money for all the upcoming projects. But first, at least in our timeline, we have a few holidays to get through.
We are over here in Charlotte, Amalie, and it just so happens that we are here for all of the Christmas celebration. So we're gonna go check it out.
Well, Jeff Bezos got wind that SailAway was going to be in Charlotte, Amalia, so he made sure that they were here when we showed up.
Oh, really? I was going to say that he made sure to leave when we got here because he can't, you know,
Can't hang.
He can't be the not most famous person around.
That might be it. Yeah. Jeff Bezos's brand new mega sailing yacht. And that's our friend's boat that he's going by, which is, I believe, it's like a 42, 45 or something like that. 150 meters long. Literally just launched in 2022 and delivered in 2023. It's called Kourou. And look at the freaking bowsprit on that thing. That sweet maidenhead up there. It has been stormy, stormy, stormy all night, and it's still stormy. And they're like, we gotta get out of here. These are our interesting sights on a Sunday morning.
Yeah. What we see from our front porch.
Easy like Sunday morning, mega yachts. Oh, yeah, so here we are back in Charlotte, Amalia. Moved around here because we knew there was going to be a lot of wind this week, like a lot, coming from mostly northeast, which is a really bad angle over in Red Hook, which is kind of where we're planning to spend our time here mostly. Yeah, it's been spirited.
Go show how much water is in the dinghy.
That's a lot of water. It's so much water that the shoes are literally floating. It's like a pool right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Get in. That's a lot of water.
So is it draining?
Yeah, as soon as I can get it up out of the water, it'll be.
Well, it's draining now. Okay, my hands can't really hold this
That's
much
okay.
longer.
You get the idea of it.
This is what it looks like when you live on a boat with a dog. You haven't got a deep clean in 3 months? Probably just about 3 months. So we're getting down to business today. One of the best things we've ever bought is that power washer.
It's gonna work out today. My God, we didn't clean that much when everybody was on board because it's just too hard. Everybody around, you know, but we're paying the price now.
All done.
I was just begging Lauren for praise, and she said, "Well, I'll just turn the camera on, and you can beg everybody else for praise." It's white again.
We have white floors.
Even the walls are white again. Take some scrubbing. See, I already see places I missed too.
We got a stuck. What is it? A fuel cap?
Yeah, it happens all the time. And I guess the reason is kind of a good reason, and it's that we don't use hardly any fuel. And so we just don't even need to open it up very often. I fought with it a ton yesterday trying to get it out. And then I remembered watching one of our car shows that Rivers loves. And a guy was loosening up a bolt, and his clever trick for doing it was tightening first. Because generally if you're fighting with a screw or anything like this, you start to strip the side because you're trying to loosen it. The other side's not stripped. And so you can often just get enough on it going clockwise just to break the threads free, even though you're tightening it. And then, so I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know.
It worked.
Freaking works. Thank you, British car guys.
Saving the day.
Alright, cool. I can put fuel in now.
Yay! I like that.
We're going in. We're in.
Sure, we ride around on our own boat 24/7, but sometimes it's fun to go ride on another boat.
Just so you know, it is me filming. Hello, chicken. We are almost there. We're going to Cruise Bay. We are using a ferry. Might be one of my first times using the ferry.
Cool.
Here. Marine
Terminal. Good job. Let me see your ticket. Woo! You ready?
You got a ticket, you got it.
Thank you.
I got mine. You do yours.
Okay.
Alright, get out there. Have an awesome day, okay? Thank you.
It's a really short hop from Red Hook, St. Thomas over to Cruise Bay, St. John. And tons of locals commute like this every day for work. But for us, and especially for Rivers, it's just a really fun ride. And one of the very first things we stumbled upon was an absolutely free Christmas Eve dinner provided by the Dolphin Market, the local grocery.
Just, what happens sometimes. Serendipity, yeah? Alright, and we got what we came here for. Plus, so much more. Including wine that I'm just drinking on the street that they gave us for free because that's the Virgin Islands.
Very strong!
So, can't really beat this holiday. Rivers, what movie do you think we're gonna watch?
I got that.
You think it'll be Home Alone again? Do you think Daddy will be mad if it's Home Alone?
Probably did Home Alone like a couple times.
Yeah, we just watched Home Alone.
If it was
We've been sitting here in Red Hook for a couple days. Usually it's pretty wavy and it's hard to see, but yesterday it was super chill. We could see the bottom and we are literally right over top of a shipwreck. So Eric's checking it out.
Just gotta remember when we anchor here that it's east and south of where we've been dropping.
Yeah.
'Cause that would really suck.
We almost anchored on a wreck. Not that close, really. Luckily, we're anchored a good bit over that way, but it's right next to us. Looks like maybe 35-foot sailboat. Let's go check it out. Crazy. Yeah, I know. It's got the mast tied along the side of it like it had probably lost the mast a long time ago and was probably just sitting here abandoned when the hurricane hit. I know. That was a snapper. That was a big one. Happy New Year to you, in our timeline that is. Hope everybody's having a good one so far. You're probably a good month into it at this point. Ours is pretty good so far. We had a lot of fun New Year's Eve and on New Year's Day. Had some friends over here to the boat. Some kid boats that we've gotten to be friends with here, Mug Up and Kaizen, all with kids, some of which are around River's age, and they all get along great. So that was a good time.
We're hosting New Year's Eve party. We are such good people. I'm gonna cut that part out. Yeah, nobody look at the kitchen. We'll be fine. We got people coming over and it is New Year's Eve, obviously.
Yeah. Last minute thing. We have boat friends though, new boat friends, so. And James, who's a not old boat friend, but he's not a new boat friend, he's a middle boat friend.
He's the best boat friend.
Yes, that's boat friend.
Okay.
He just got here yesterday.
10,
9, 8,
7, 6, 5,
4,
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Cheers!
Mwah.
Cheers! Year's!
Happy New Year's. Love you.
Love you!
Yes. I won't kiss you. I don't want to.
And then on New Year's Day, we had a blast hanging out with other new friends of ours. Captain Judy and her husband Walter. She does Castaway Girl Charters here, which is hugely popular. It's been around forever here in St. Thomas, but super cool people. And they took us to a party over at the bar where Walter attends bar, and that they hang out with a lot of local friends, and just had a blast. I got to sit in and play some songs with the duo that was up there.
Almost there.
That big building, well, that has like a million rooms.
On the left right there, yeah. That's where we're headed.
So pretty darn good start to the new year. Boat-wise, things are going pretty well as well. We had some further generator issues that I don't know that we even spoke about on camera. We're so tired of talking about it, but I got it figured out. Again, it's these little niggling issues that are going to continue to maybe pop up, although less and less, I think, as I go through and replace all these parts that were kind of rusted from before. Right now we're making water, and I'm attempting to fix our stove. Basically what happened is the thermocouple went out on the large burner, and that's the little sensor that tells the system that the burner's hot, and if it's not hot, then it shuts off the gas flow. It only works if you push it in and light it, and then once there's enough heat, that thermocouple tells it, okay, it's okay to continue the gas flow. Well, that went out on our back burner. But since then, we've had to use a plastic knife to wedge the knob closed in order to use that burner. But I did get some parts for that, and I'm going to attempt to replace those. Problem is that from all the heat on these burners, the little screws that hold the plates on top are completely fused. What I'm going to have to do is take a saw into that tiny gap and cut those little mounts free, pop these entire burners off, and see then what I need to do. I'm kind of concerned that the little threaded holes are going to be shot. Yeah, that's going to be the problem. Moving on. Yummy. And then there's the thermocouple that's got to go in place of this one right here. The problem is, all of these stupid little screws, that's these pieces right here, they are fused down in there. So I'm going to have to drill all of those out and then see if I can get the new ones to still thread in there. And then the caps go on top and screws go into these. Alright, there we are. Hopefully I can get this thing loosened up and out of there, so it don't look too good either. Alright, well, it's hooked up
This thermocouple came with 2 wires instead of the single wire that the old one had. Single wire just plugged in. This one also has this sort of ground wire. And I messed around with that for a minute, and it seems that that has to be attached to something for it to work, even though that's not how the old ones were. So I went ahead and I just attached it right there where that screw is, and it seems to be doing fine. Getting closer. It's going pretty good. I'm going to say it's going about 4 out of 6 good. I was able to drill and retap, and I got 1, 2, 3 retapped nicely. For this one, it was my fault. I screwed up and I over drilled that one, so that one's loose. This one, the screw was just seized up so bad I couldn't get a good direct angle on it to drill it out, so it just kind of got all mangled. And so, all things considered, I'm not too concerned with it. Yeah, so far I think it's going to be a success. We're going to get this pan slid in there. I might clean it up first before I put it back in. Rare opportunity to clean some more gunk off of it. Screw it all back together and see if it still works. That happens a lot. Get everything fixed, and then in the process of reassembly, you somehow unfix it. So I'm going to try not to do that. Alright, 3 burners working. No plastic knife wedged against the knob. Whew, that was kind of a long journey, but aren't they all? It looks nicer though. Got those nice new burners. They'll look shiny for a week or so. I can enjoy that. Alright, I think Lauren's going to be happy. She was getting pretty annoyed with the plastic kitty knife jammed against the knob every time we had to cook. Still burning. Ow!
That was fun.
I wish I had a mockingbird. I wish I had a diamond ring. I wish I had a pink raincoat. Wish I had a pretty thing like you.
We are headed over to Brewers today. We've been in Charlotte for a little bit, but there are 3 cruise ships in, and it gets really crowded over there when there's that many cruise ships in. So we figured, why not go over to Brewers and have a little bit of quiet and fun. We got 2 other boats that are joining us, so we'll have some beach days. Hopefully swim with some more turtles, maybe catch a lobster. It's on the checklist. We never actually checked that part off, but we'll keep trying.
So, we're in a good spot right now, man. Feels like we're in Grenada again. We got our new friends on Kaizen right over here. Chuck and his kids over there. Pretty sweet. Rivers went over in his kayak and picked these guys up, and they came over on a paddleboard, and Lauren's on shore taking a run. I'm just sitting here, keeping an eye on the kids, watching the planes land. Once again, I know we say it all the time, we love Brewers Bay. It's just a cool spot. Water's beautiful, we see turtles, we see dolphins, we see tons of fish and seabirds. And you get like a free show here. Then we'll probably hit the beach in a little bit. Tough life today.